All right, this is day one presentation for trading, like the 1% do. Before we jump in, do you know who the 1% are?
Like the richest people in the world.
Yeah, that's a good answer. So when we're talking about the stock market, the 1% are the hedge funds and people, the whales and the sharks that are able to move the market. So if you remember that, we're trying to play just the same game that they're playing. We're not trying to beat them. We're just trying to play the same game that they're playing. If you're looking at buying 100 shares of Apple, for example, you would have to spend a lot of money to buy it. I don't know how much Apple is today, but it's let's assume it's $180 for Apple for each one. And you buy 100 shares, you're spending $18,000 just to buy Apple shares. However, if you use leverage, it's called options is the leverage that we use. Options helps you buy 100 contracts, sorry, 100 shares with only one contract. So something that will cost you $18,000 to buy, you can buy with leverage with options for only $500. You can make money when it's going up, profit when the price rises. You buy a call. When it falls, you buy a put. Call, price is going up. Put, like put it down. Put it down. Remember, just put it down means it's going down. Call means it's up, it's going up. So if you just remember those two things, calls up, puts downs, one contract equals 100 shares. If you remember that, you're in good position. So we're not trying to guess. This whole system that I have here is not guessing. It's using systems and indicators to let you know when to jump in and when to jump out. So if you bought the stock right here, you bought the option right here, and you wrote it all the way up, you should have bought a call on the way up, right? And then right here you see it's reverse and reverse, and you have to make a decision at this point. This is called the decision zone. Do you jump out or do you jump in? Or reverse, if you got into the market, you just woke up and you're right here right now. You're right here right now, and you just watch the market. You just watch the market, and right here it changes to green, and now it's going up. So you have to make a decision. Is it going to keep going up or is it going to go down? This is where you make your decision. You know when to make the decision. How do we know how to jump in, when to jump in, how much to jump in with? We use indicators. The first indicator I'm going to tell you about is called the EMA. The EMA is the exponential moving average. What does that mean? I'll keep it simple for you. If the stock is above the EMA, it's bullish. If the stock price is below the EMA, it's bearish and it's going down. So price above EMA, buyers are in control. The market is trending upward with buying pressure. When it's below it, when the price is below the EMA, sellers are in control. So it's very simple to remember the EMAs. If the price is here and the EMA is down here, it's bullish. When it changes, that's bearish. Very simple to remember that. All right. So the next indicator I'm going to tell you about is called the MACD. The first one was the EMA. This is the MACD. This is the moving average convergence and divergence. Basically, where they converge is where they meet. Where they diverge is where they pull apart. So this is another indicator that's going to tell you when to jump in and when to jump out. So just by looking at this, you can see this is the MACD right here. You saw it live in action today. This is the MACD right here. So you see the switch right here from here to here. Small buyers are buying. So like right here is when I would jump in. So the price is up here and the MACD is here and it's above the center line. So the center line is here. The center line separates between from sellers and buyers and it's trending above it. So the MACD line crosses above the signal line. The signal line is your center line. See right here? It's crossing above the signal line. Momentum is building. This is all momentum. So you got to ride the momentum wave. This is your entry confirmation. If the MACD histogram is contracting right here, it's contracting right here, momentum is slowing down. Momentum is slowing down from green buyers to red sellers. And then right here, it contracts again from sellers to green to buyers. MACD is momentum and convergence and divergence. I'm going to show you, this is the momentum right here. See how the stock ticker is going up and the momentum is going up. It means the momentum is behind this this push. So right here is when I would jump in for a call because it's all green, prices above the EMA and above the MACD. We're gonna put it all together now. So okay, actually there's a third one before we put it all together. So we have the EMA, we have the MACD, and then this is the third one, the VWAP. What's a VWAP? Is the volume weighted average price. Volume. When I say volume, like we're buying one contract, they're buying the whole stock, like by
Let's see.
by a lot. So when the price is above the VWAP, it means the smart money is bullish. The buyers are behind the VWAP. I mean, sorry, the institutions are behind the ride up, and that's when you ride it up. All right. So when you put all three of them together, that's how you know when to jump in and when the best time is to jump in and the best time is to jump out. Enter, right? You wouldn't enter right here. You would probably enter like right here is where you should enter. So if the price is above the EMA and above the support line, which is the VWAP, and the MACD is trending up, that's when you know when to jump in and ride the wave up. Got it?
I think so.
Okay. So your three indicators are EMA, MACD, and the VWAP. You saw them all in action today. So
Yes.
you're not guessing where you're entering. You're finding the right spot to enter in from. So this is where you should jump in because you're using the EMA, the VWAP, and the MACD as support. It's telling you which direction it's going. So like we said from the very beginning, if the price is going above the EMA, above the VWAP, and momentum is going along with the stock, that's your indication to jump in a call position and ride that wave up. How indicators help you make a decision? Ask me any questions you have about this.
I think that this is fairly straightforward. Like it is very simple. I think that I will take advantage of the boot camp because just to see it in action, because it can make sense looking at it, but am I, how does it actually move and fluctuate is kind of the thing. Um,
Yeah.
and getting familiar with the platform, I think is another thing. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in going further. Like this is like the smoothest breakdown that I've gotten. And I think that seriously in that one-on-one type of thing, I need that as opposed to a seminar. So
Awesome. Oh,